Number 1. Taxidermia. 2006. Three men from three generations of the same family, an obese speed eater, an embalmer of gigantic cats, and a man who shoots fire from below the waist. The story of these three men is told by the youngest member of the family. Number 2. Antichrist. 2009. A heartbroken couple grieving the loss of their son in an accident attempt to find peace and sanity in their relationship through a trip to their cabin, Eden, in the woods, but nature reveals its dark and violent roots as things begin to spiral downwards. Number 3. Senentunchi. 2010. 1975, Swiss Alps. In a remote mountain village, an measly beautiful but disturbed and dumb woman shows up. Only the village policeman Roige takes care of the strange woman and tries to find out who she is. There are hints that she came from the Hohenalp Alp, where herdsmen do unthinkable things to get the company of women. A tragedy of lust, insanity and murder is brought to a seemingly pure and perfect world. It is the beginning of a nightmare of religious insanity, hypocrisy, abuse and belief in demons, who destroys a young family and brings a whole village to destruction. Number 4. Hyde's Secret Nightmare. 2011. Henry Chagall is a disgruntled scientist who suffers from impotence. His unfortunate situation leads him, and crippled assistant Hans, to explore unusual methods, including experimentation on fresh corpses. Henry finally succeeds in reanimating a deceased man's reproductive organs by injecting a volatile fluid. Although it will take a decade to safely use on living subjects, Chagall decides to test the serum on himself. Number 5. Here Comes the Devil. 2012. On a family vacation, a couple's son and daughter disappear while exploring a cave-riddled mountainside. The children eventually return home seemingly unharmed, but are withdrawn and devoid of emotion. Number 6. Goddess of Love. 2015. Venus is a beautiful exotic dancer, leaving all men helpless before her. However, when Venus fell in love with a handsome Australian photographer with the power to have her passion for new beginnings and meaningless changes in attitude gradually gave way to indifference, exhaustion, and finally stagnation in their relationship. Eventually, betrayed, fragile, and torn from growing hallucinations, Venus will turn to the only person loyal to her, her true self, unclear outer skin that demands to be loved, who will obstruct a goddess. Number 7. Nina Forever. 2015. After his girlfriend Nina died in a car accident, Rob failed to attempt suicide. When he began to overcome his sadness, he fell in love with a colleague, Holly. Their relationship became complicated when Nina, unable to find rest in the afterlife, came back to torture him sarcastically every time they make love. Number 8. Gerald's Game. 2017. A couple tries to spice up their marriage in a remote lake house. After the husband dies unexpectedly, the wife is left handcuffed to their bed frame and must fight to survive and break free. When a harmless game between a married couple in a remote retreat suddenly becomes a harrowing fight for survival, wife Jessie must confront long-buried demons within her own mind, and possibly lurking in the shadows of her seemingly empty house. Number 9. Lonely Hearts. 2019. 5 singletons on a quest to find love and companionship and who will go to any length to try to find the perfect partner. Sign up for a new reality TV show with a difference. What they find is beyond their wildest expectations. An unexpected experiment in love, companionship, need, hunger, insanity and fear awaits the contestants. From the initial meeting with the presenter, and then the other contestants, participants in the reality TV show are made to undertake activities that push them mentally and physically, and encouraging them to split into 2 teams to force love to happen. Number 10. Doe. Degeneration. 2020. The story of a secret Soviet research institute that aims to produce the perfect human being, but in the end is crushed by an unholy alliance of the secret police and nationalist troops who will stop at nothing to achieve their ideals.